One night, I parked my car in the basement of my apartment. As I switched off the headlights, I saw a shadow standing in front of my car, making strange gestures. Fear froze my body, my voice was trapped, and my limbs refused to move. Somehow, I turned the light back on and the shadow vanished. The next morning, I found deep scratch marks all over my car door, yet no explanation for how they were made. Second story, while walking through my apartment's corridor at midnight, I heard someone whispering my name softly. The corridor was empty, yet the whispers grew louder, circling around me. My heart pounded as I ran into my room, but the whispers followed me until I shut the door tight. Days later, I found a note slipped under the door that read simply, "I'm still here." Story number 3, I stepped into my apartment's elevator alone, or so I thought. Just before the doors closed, a cold breeze swept in, and when I looked in the elevator mirror, I saw another figure standing right behind me. But turning around, no one was there. After this, I noticed the elevator buttons would sometimes light up by themselves, always stopping one floor below mine. Story number 4, late at night. While locking my car in the parking lot, I heard footsteps echoing behind me. But every time I turned, there was nobody. The footsteps grew faster and closer until they suddenly stopped right next to my ear. The next day, my car's tire was slashed and a chilling message was etched into the side window: "You can't escape." Story number 5, around midnight, someone knocked on my apartment door 3 times. When I checked, no one was there. This kept happening night after night until one night the knock came from inside my room. I fled that very night, and weeks later, neighbors reported seeing fleeting ghostly figures near my old apartment. Story number 6. While climbing the stairs to my apartment, I saw a woman in white descending from above. As we crossed paths, her face blurred into a hollow shadow. By the time I looked back, she had disappeared entirely. Months later, a neighbor told me she used to live there and mysteriously vanished without a trace years ago. Story number 7. My phone rang at 3 a.m. The number was unknown. When I answered, there was only dead silence followed by faint breathing. I hung up, but the phone rang again. This time, I heard my own voice whisper, "Don't turn around." The call stopped only after I changed my number and locked all my windows and doors. Story number 8. I often felt uneasy in my bedroom at night. One evening, I looked at my window and saw a pale face staring in at me. I screamed and ran. But when I returned minutes later, the glass still had handprints pressed against it. Searching the neighborhood, I found no sign of anyone, but the handprints lingered night after night. Story number 9. Passing by the apartment park, I noticed a swing moving back and forth violently, though there was no wind. When I looked closer, faint laughter echoed, but no one was there. That night, I woke to the sound of laughter right outside my window, and the swing had stopped suddenly as if someone had jumped off. Story number 10. In my living room, I saw my shadow moving against the wall, but I wasn't moving. It raised its hand and waved at me. I froze in terror, unable to breathe, as my own shadow smiled back. After that night, I could no longer see my shadow in daylight, only at night when nothing else was around. Please like and subscribe, my friend.